What is up, guys? Sam from the Madden YouTube channel. In today's video, I'm going to show you, bar none, the best man coverage beating route in all of Madden 21. I'm talking one step ahead, shaded over the top, shaded underneath. It does not matter. But before we get into the video, please do me a favor, hit that subscribe button. Also, make sure you guys take the time to hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of the uploads coming your way here on the Madden YouTube channel. If you guys want to take your game to the next level in Madden 21, check out my strategy site, gridirongameplans.gg. Gridiron Game Plans is your one-stop source for all things competitive Madden. Every week in our Vault update, we take a look at the meta, or the most effective tactics available being used by pro players on the MCS circuit, breaking down not only how and why the pros do what they do, but most importantly, how you can counter those metas when you face them in online gameplay. On top of that, your subscription also includes any and every offensive and defensive game plan released on the website while your subscription is active. So make sure you guys head over to gridirongameplans.gg. $9.95 per month unlocks the entire website, and you can opt out at any time. Okay, guys, without further ado, let's get into today's video. We're going to be talking about the best man coverage beating route in all of Madden 21. This is actually a tip that I put out just last month in March in the Vault on Gridiron Game Plans. This is something that originally when I put it out, I did not know that the AP change was coming to Madden Ultimate Team, and this kind of eliminated the need for this particular route to be under wraps. I want to go ahead and show this to you guys as something in the event that you occasionally do run into man coverage. Now, there still are players out there that think that, you know, deep route knockout or medium or short route knockout is somehow good and that it can save you. Truthfully, I just don't really struggle with man coverage anymore. It was really one step ahead. That was the vehicle that allowed Acrobat and allowed the knockout abilities to be any good. That being said, you'll still run into players that are hoping and praying for man coverage to work for them, and this is a great tip for those types of players. Now, this is found in the spread playbook, which is my current playbook that I am in. I have just released my 3-hour plus long spread ace installation of this game plan on top of the already 2 hours of content that I put out of the spread 2x2. I'm currently breaking ground and recording the gun double stuff, so a lot of the Y off doubles and some of the doubles weak and different types of twins looks that are in that book. I'm working on getting those installed on the website. Then after that will come the trips and any odds and ends. This was actually a tip that kind of was under the odds and ends that I rushed out because I knew it was going to be a while before I got to the gun slot offset. And like I said, you know, the man coverage change has kind of made this a little bit obsolete, but it's still a filthy route if you ever catch your opponent in man coverage. So let's go ahead and take the field with it. The motion stutter go. This stutter go route is it's filthy, man. It beats one step ahead, as I'm going to show you here momentarily. It beats you know, shaded over the top. It beats off coverage. It's really, really, really good. Now, this particular play in particular has a little bit of some buggy blocking associated with it. So for the purpose of this video, I'm going to just kind of put the purple zones on the field, and I'm going to spy the pass rush just to show you how this route works against man-to-man. If you want more details on consistent blocking formulas to make this pass protection not break down, they are available on Gridiron Game Plans. But let's go ahead and kind of show you here. If you are facing any type of man coverage, my recommendation here with this style of defense is to basically kind of diagnose, is it a cover one, is it a cover zero, what are they doing with this defense in particular, you know, to try to, you know, base out a man coverage. So in terms of this, I'm going to kind of show you, like, if they were to do like a double purple and then maybe lurk on a player like this guarding the running back, right? So this was kind of the main defense early on in the year. And what you're going to notice is that this route here to Scotty Miller is really, really good at getting separation. And what it does is it kind of chops its feet at 7 yards. And the man that is guarding him will go basically flat-footed on the double move. So you're going to kind of see how this works here. And then he just explodes out of it. And then this allows you to throw a lob over the top. Now we're going to go into the roster file here, and I'm going to show you here the guy that was guarding this man-to-man. That is Jonathan Jones, who on the Patriots, I believe, is 95 speed. So if I go into the Pats and we take a look here, Jonathan Jones, I'm sorry, is 94 speed with 95 acceleration. Either way, he is fast. And against him on that route was Scotty Miller, who is 94 speed and 93 acceleration. So same speed, but less of an acceleration. And this is going to go to show you that this is basically about, the route in particular. This route is just absolutely filthy, absolutely filthy. So again, I'm going to kind of spy off my edge rushers here just to make sure I don't give up any crazy broken protections here. So, if you're facing a no deep zone shell whatsoever, my recommendation here is to kind of just get the right side cleared out for this little stop and go route, wait for him to explode out of it, and then it's just a lob, and you're gonna more often than not be able to rack ag it. If you have any type of speed advantage whatsoever, it's a rack touchdown. So this is a really, really good route to throw against any man coverage. Now, some of the problem that you will end up with is that, obviously that some players will play cover one. So let me go ahead and kind of show you what happens when you play cover one. What typically occurs is you've got this safety in center field, and he could be a little bit of a challenge from time to time to kind of, beat on this play. So I'm going to show you something here. If I were to go like with two smart routed option routes and then two smokes, what you're going to notice is that with this particular concept, you kind of want to lob the ball out, but unfortunately the safety in cover one can get there, right? So this is where having a hot route master kind of comes into play. I want to show you this same coverage again here, and kind of break down, in particular, what would happen if you were to just kind of basically put a skinny post on the backside of this play. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to put Mike Evans on that skinny post. And what that will do is the threat of having that route breaking to the center field causes the center fielder to have to hedge and kind of play the distance or the difference between the stutter route and also the skinny post. This will give you a better opportunity to lob this ball outside. And you see here how we can then, rack under it and pick up the one play score. So just having a route that can place that center fielder in conflict is really, really important. If you face a cover two style defense, though, you're going to see here with this cover two that now you got deep half safeties on both sides. What I like to do against those players is I like to run comeback routes, because that's going to fan those safeties out closer to the sidelines and allow you to kind of attack the middle of the field off of this. So, even if you're playing a shade over the top, this is a press alignment shaded over the top, which a lot of players kind of rely on to be unbumpable. This is still a route that will cook shaded over the top. And you see now I can kind of throw this like inside lob over the top and rack ag that. Again, we are not faster than the defensive back that is shaded over the top on this play at all. Now let me go back into this real quick. And I'm now going to kick one step ahead into the slot. This is a route that also beats one step ahead. So now I'm going to run, let's go ahead and just run like a Mike blitz here, get the safeties out of the way so I don't have to deal with manipulating that too much here. So again, the route we're running is the stutter go. And I'm just going to put these guys in purple zones here and spy this guy. So now we've got Stephon Gilmore on Scotty Miller with the one step ahead, which is obviously a really important ability. And what you're going to see here is that one step ahead gets absolutely roasted by it. He lights up while the stutter is happening. And like I said, if you're faster at all than the defensive back, it's a lob, it's a rack for a touchdown. So let me go ahead and show that to you again here, just to show you that it's not a fluke. I'm gonna put those purple zones in the spy here. One step ahead on Gilmore. And the one step ahead lights up while he's in the middle of chopping his feet, which renders it pointless. And then now you're just gonna throw that lob and rack it for the one play touchdown. So one step ahead cannot guard that. So if somebody wants to spend 6 AP for their one step ahead, basically make sure that you get that route in the slot, and that'll be it for that. I mean, it cannot work with it. Now there is another route that is found on this play that is a stutter go, but to me it doesn't really work the same. And I'm going to show you what I mean here. I'm going to try to motion Evans. Evans is also on a stutter go. To me, I've tried this. Unless something has changed in the game, it just doesn't seem to work the same. So let me go ahead and kind of show you here. Here's Mike Evans on this route. He's gonna run, he's gonna stutter his feet, And you see like his stutter go isn't the same as Scotty Miller's, who I'm throwing really, really late right there. The timing of it, the explosion of it, it's just not the same. Let me even put in Scotty Miller on the outside and try to work kind of the same effect here. So I'm gonna go into the gun slot offset. I'm gonna put Brown there. I'm gonna put Scotty Miller there. Let's go ahead and put Godwin back in there. And if we can here, I'm just gonna call that same defense again. So Mike Blitz 0. And I'm gonna put outside linebackers on purples here. And let's go ahead and motion Scotty in here. So I'm gonna motion him there. And now we're gonna have one step ahead on Scotty Miller. And again, it just, to me, it doesn't work the same way. Let's see if we can get the same effect here. Stutters his feet, accelerates, and actually you see on the other side, Godwin on his route is now torching. So kind of a big deal to make sure that it's the one in the slot. The one on the outside just doesn't function in the same manner as far as I can tell. So, you know, again, here's an example where Godwin, I believe is, let's check his speed. Godwin is 91 speed. And I know from testing against Gilmore all year, he's 92 speed. So Gilmore here is even faster than Godwin. And again, you're going to see that a player that's even slower than, you know, the one step ahead can still absolutely roast this coverage. So you're going to see here's the chop of the feet, and then he runs away from him. But again, here you want to make sure that you want to make sure that they're not bumping into anybody. You want to make sure that you clear out the lob for that style of play as well. So let me go ahead and do this again. You know, you want to make sure that you clear out for Godwin. Now all of a sudden he's going to be running just against his guy. Now he explodes out of it, runs right by him. The one step ahead didn't even light up, and you still could rack ag him for a huge gain. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this tip. This is, again, something that I try every once in a while to drop something here on the YouTube channel that maybe fell out of the vault, isn't something that is as important to the vault anymore due to the way the meta shifts in the game. Just to kind of give you an idea, you know, what I talk about every single video for the first minute and a half of the video is, you know, gridiron game plans. Go over and check it out. But it's always important to try to show you guys something too, to let you know what you guys are missing, that there is kind of another level to the tips on the website as opposed to what you see here on the YouTube channel. So hopefully you guys liked this video. If you did, make sure you guys give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, or complaints, drop those below as well. Please make sure you guys subscribe here to the YouTube channel. We upload Monday through Friday, usually in the morning, sometimes, you know, early afternoon. And definitely check me out on Twitch, twitch.tv/ZanMadden. The link is in the description below. And if I don't see you guys on Gridiron, hopefully I'll see you guys again here tomorrow with our next video upload. Until then, this is Zan. Get in the lab and good luck.